all right, you can give up tomorrow, but not today. And I have just realized this this thing of that you can give up tomorrow, but not today. And I realized this through I started doing Thai boxing or Muay Thai, and I get I was just going to training, and then the training wasn't really good for me because I I got like hit a lot of times. In like we did some sparring, even though it's light. It was of course light sparring, but even though it was, I was still getting like hit because and yeah, I wasn't that good, and I'm still not that great. But that time I realized I felt really disappointed and sad, like in myself that I was doing so bad in Thai boxing, and this this feeling maybe like want to quit or like give up, but I went to the next training, and we had some sparring, and I I was a little bit better, I guess, and I kept that up, like being consistent and keep going to the training, like delaying when you when I would quit, like I would delay it. So maybe I felt like, yeah, I want to quit today because training was really hard and I didn't do that great, and that wasn't so fun. So I just wanted to quit and give up. But you know, this is like, I don't know how to say it, but I realized this is kind of like an emotion, I guess you can say. Like wanting to give up or quit, it's like an emotion. Like you feel it very strongly afterwards, after the training. Like this wasn't the greatest training I ever had, and I don't want to feel this way again, and all this. But it's a lot, I believe, in the moment that you feel like I want to quit, I never want to do this again. But if you just give it a day, try it one more time, just do it one more time, please. Try it again. And this is not, of course, for only for Thai boxing. This is for everything, basically. And I know this in myself too. I haven't been the most perfect with this YouTube channel. I haven't posted that consistently. So I know this for myself too, of course. But yeah, just as I said, like this is like a thing in the moment. Like you wanted to give up in the moment, of course, because you don't feel that this is something that feels very good right now. But if you go back, try it one more time or two times, you know, do some more trainings, record some more videos. Mm, maybe if in your maybe starting a business or like a YouTube channel like I'm doing, so like maybe do some, I don't know, record more videos and do the thing more times. And of course, if you don't feel like you like the thing of self, because there's a difference between something is hard or difficult and you like it. No, but like you like the thing that you're doing. So like I like Thai boxing, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of difficult the trainings and hard. But I still, you know, like the sport, so I still go, and train. But there's a difference if I didn't like the sport of Thai boxing. I'm using this for example, but you can do this. You can think of this with everything. But let's say Thai boxing because that's for me. And then let's say that I didn't like that sport. Then there's a difference because the sport is, I believe, very difficult and hard. The training is hard, but like if you don't like the sport, then it's not worth it because the training will be hard in most of the martial arts. then you should choose that one that you like. So like if you still have like bad trainings a lot for time, maybe I haven't had it a lot, but I had some few trainings that were more difficult. But then I came to the next training, and I got advice on the last training, and now I have it in the next training, and I improved a little bit, I think, through training to training, and I guess the like sparring, more specifically, went a little bit better, and yeah, now I'm a little bit better than I was back when I wanted to give up and quit. So your actionable step is then to not like give up or quit instantly. So like it's really hard. I don't want to give up or I don't want to quit when I feeling that feeling. You're not gonna think of that. I don't think of I'm not gonna quit when I want to quit. It's hard to do that. But afterwards, like a day after, you slept, ate some food, and then the day after, maybe you try to train again, and maybe you feel the same thing, so you try again. So if you try a lot of times and you still feel like, once again, it's the difference between it's been difficult and it's been like you don't like the sport or the thing that you're doing. That's different. And if you don't like the thing in and of itself, then you should maybe try something else, because you don't want to do something that you don't really like. But most things I use in sport. I'm talking about sport here, but you can do it in like the business term or like going to school and like all this. Like you're still gonna have like exams and things that you have to do in every like say every class and every type of thing you go into. So either way, you're gonna do like exams. So you'd rather just do things that you actually like to do exams in. That's like the better the better way to do it, because if you do something that you like, and every school like grade will be like somewhat difficult. Some will be more, some will be less, of course. But if you choose the one that you like, then it will be better, because at least you're doing something that you like. That will be difficult, but every like grade maybe will be difficult. So you get what I mean. So if you found this video interesting and helpful, then you should like and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. Bye.